Once upon a time in a small city in Africa, there lived a young beautiful lady named Koyo. Koyo sells food by the roadside in a small community, and her food is always the best. She is so beautiful that part of what brings the customers to her shop is her beauty, despite the fact that she cooks very well. But Koyo never took any interest in any man. She has a man who loves her very much. He is a construction worker. His name is Kome. Kome is dark, tall, and handsome. It was like Koyo and Kome are a perfect match. Koyo and Kome met while Koyo was still carrying her food from place to sell. Koyo never knew her parents. She was raised by her uncle. Life was not easy for her growing up, but she made the best out of it. She met Kome at the construction site where she went to sell her food, and they immediately clicked and became good friends, till they turned lovers. Kome, who is not from that part of the province, finally decided to settle in the small community due to the love of his life, Koyo. As their relationship grew stronger, Kome met with Koyo's family and they agreed he can come and pay her bride price. Koyo also wanted to travel to Kome's village to see Kome's family, but Kome's village was too far, so Kome would always call his younger sister over the phone and they would do a video call. Koyo, who was eager to meet Kome's family, always speaks to Kome's family through video calls. Kome's family loved Koyo and planned that they would come for the wedding. But there was a challenge. Kome and Koyo didn't have enough money to have a proper wedding, so they placed it on hold, and were saving money for it, but it didn't mean much to them because they were with each other every day. One day, Kome came to Koyo's restaurant to tell her that he has been called for a contract that will pay him well enough to pay for the bride price, and also pay all the bills including everything they need to live well together. Koyo was so happy, but she also had a news of her own. She told Kome, "I am 3 weeks pregnant." Kome was happy. He called his mother immediately to give them the good news, and the mother said, "Finally I will be a grandmother." 1 week later, Kome traveled to his new contract work. He spent about 3 months at the site. He calls Koyo every night and sings her to sleep. The song he sings for her is, "Good night my love, good night my love, tomorrow is another day, and I will see your face again. We might be far apart, but our hearts are one, and we will always be together, now and forevermore." Every night he calls. As they are about to end their conversation, he will sing for her. After 3 months of being away, Kome came back with all the money needed to pay for Koyo's bride price. Since they have already been living together, after Koyo told Kome she is pregnant, Koyo's uncle, who is the eldest man in their community, came and blessed them and joined them as man and wife. That day, Kome's family watched the whole thing through a live recording, and they agreed to come visit them once Kome sent some money to them. 9 months came very quickly and Koyo gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, who they named Joyce. After the child was born, Kome had to stay back to sell at his wife's restaurant, just to keep the business going. He couldn't travel for work again due to his wife's newly born baby. 3 months after Koyo delivered, Kome decided to bring his younger sister Amanda to come and stay with them and help at the restaurant. Amanda had just finished secondary school and waiting to get into the university, so she agreed to come over, but Kome's mother said she cannot stay in the village alone, so they had to make plans for her to come also. Shortly after that, Kome's sister Amanda and his mother arrived. Koyo's uncle also came to welcome them. The two families were very happy seeing each other for the first time, and Kome's mother was so grateful that her son found a good woman. As they came, they fixed themselves in sorting out the house, taking care of the baby and also the restaurant. 9 months later, Koyo was ready and fit to go back to her restaurant business, and Kome's sister Amanda has finally gained admission into the university, so they needed to go back to the village so Amanda can prepare for her school. Kome made plans to follow his mother and sister Amanda to the village so he can also see his uncle, who has been complaining of being left out in the family. After 2 days, Kome traveled to his village with his sister and mother and came back 4 days later. Koyo resumed work at her restaurant and Kome went back to his job construction, and soon he resumed his traveling aspect of the work, because he makes more from the outside jobs. One day, Kome came back from his 2 weeks journey and Koyo was behaving strange and looking very moody. Kome, who usually gets a warm welcome, was wondering what is wrong. Koyo told him, "I want us to leave this community and move to a different place, far away from here, where nobody knows us." Kome was surprised. He said, "I thought you like it here. Your uncle and family are here. Your business is here. Why do you want to move?" Koyo said, "I am tired of this place. I don't want family interference in our lives anymore. I want a place we can both live happily and raise our kids." So Kome agreed. He gathered the money he came with from the job he just concluded, and his savings, and bought a house in a far place, another small community where no one knows them. Koyo was so happy they finally own a house, so they moved. Soon, Koyo started cooking again. It didn't take long before everybody knew how good her food is, and she gained even more customers than before. But since they moved to the new place, Kome's song changed. He stopped singing the old song he used to sing for Koyo and started singing a new song. Every night, as Kome puts their daughter to bed, he will sing for the daughter, and also before Koyo falls asleep every night, Kome will sing for her. It was so romantic, and she will sleep under the sound of his voice. The song goes like this. "Good night, my love, sleep well, my love. If dreams could be true, I wish mine can come true. My love for you is forever, and I will stay by your side forever. Sleep well, my love, and someday, you will smile, see my face again. We will live together again, forever and ever." This happened every night continuously, and after 2 years of a great and wonderful relationship, Koyo fell pregnant again and gave birth to a baby boy. But Kome's family never came to check upon them. Anytime Koyo asked her husband if his mother is not coming to help out, Kome will say, "You are the one that wanted us to stay away from family, now you want my mother to come." Well, Mama is busy, and you know Amanda is in the university, so she needs to face her life, and also get married when it's her time, so let's not bother them. And also, whenever Kome asked his wife Koyo why she doesn't want to invite her uncle to come see the newborn baby, Koyo will say, "I just don't want family around," and that ended the conversation. Years passed and their second child Dennis became 4 years old. Each time Kome brings up the issue of going to visit Koyo's family, Koyo will refuse that she wants them to stay alone and have their peace, no more families, and then, she will ask Kome for them to go to his village to surprise his mother. Kome will say the same thing. Hello guys, Uncle Sam here. So who do you think is the ghost in this story? Koyo or Kome? Please write in the comment section. Let's reveal the ghost now. It's been 8 years of a great relationship. One evening, Koyo and Kome were sitting in their living room talking, while the kids were in their bedrooms playing. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. Koyo shouted, "The door is open." Amanda walked in just to find her brother and Koyo sitting together. She shouted and Kome disappeared. Koyo was shocked. She started looking for her husband. She turned to Amanda and shouted, "What have you done? Where is my husband? Why are you here?" She started looking around. She searched the whole house and could not find Kome anywhere. Amanda could not sit in the house. She ran outside and Koyo followed her, shouting, "Where is my husband?" Amanda was in tears. She said, "So you don't know, you really don't know. I just came to see how wicked you could be after all these years, just to find my brother's ghost living in the house with you." Koyo was beginning to lose her mind. She said, "What are you talking about? Kome is dead. How? When? I don't understand." Amanda was still in shock. It took a while to gain her breath and she said, "The day we left for the village, we had an accident on our way. Mama was in a coma from accident for over 6 months. I broke my leg and my head was also fractured, but Kome died on the spot. After Mama got better, we went to the mortuary and took Kome's body and buried him in our compound in the village. Koyo shouted. You mean Kome has been dead for over 7 years now, and nobody cared to tell me? Amanda replied, I lost my phone and we grieved for many years. There was no way to call you. We were thinking you would call us, and months turned into years. I have finished university and I got a job in this community. So Mama asked me to come and see you, to find out how you will be so heartless, not to see your husband all these years, and you never for once came to check on us. But when I went to your former place, I heard you moved. So it was the poster of your restaurant in this community that I saw, and people gave me your house address. That is how I found you. Koyo was shocked. So I have been living with a ghost for over 7 years now. She ran inside the house and Amanda followed her. Koyo came out with Dennis, their son, who is now 4 years old, and said this is Kome's son. He came back home from the village and I forced him for us to leave that community because my uncle was extorting money from me. That was why I didn't want him around us anymore. So that was how we moved and came here, and we bought this house. Amanda added, we looked for you, but nobody knew where you went. I am so sorry. Koyo cried like a baby, and said, how do I tell people that this is Kome's son? Where do I start from to explain all this? So Kome is dead, but how? Can a dead man make love? Can a spirit have a child? How is this even possible? After crying for a while, Amanda and Koyo were in the sitting room quiet. As they sat there, around the time Kome used to sing for the kids and his wife, his voice was heard in the house singing the song he usually sings for them. Good night my love, sleep well my love, if dreams could be true, I wish mine can come true. My love for you is forever, and I will stay by your side forever. Sleep well my love, and someday, you will smile, see my face again. We will live together again, forever and ever. For the first time, Koyo understood the true meaning of the song. Koyo and Amanda were scared, looking round but seeing no one. They took the kids and ran out of the house. They went back to the village just for Koyo to see Kome's grave inside the compound. They all cried, and Koyo presented his son to Kome's mother, the son that was conceived by a ghost, and he looked just like his father Kome, so there was no excuse to doubt Koyo. Story ends. Life is a mystery, and we don't have all the answers. Moral of this story: always check the background of the person you are dating, to be sure they are who they say they are. I remain Uncle Sam. Stay safe. Please subscribe. We want to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of this year.